Hello everyone and welcome to the 2024 Lake Chabot New Year's Classic here in beautiful Oakland, California.
Good to be here.
I'm here with Wilson Linker. My name is John Braidman. And we'll start with our leader here, Tomaselli from Aptos, California, 1,000 rated.
12 pro wins. MVP sponsored, no less.
Maxwell Cazanov-Diggs from Martinez, 989 rated. He has no pro wins, but did win the St. Patrick's Classic in MA1.
Jacob Blair, sponsored by AGL.
Local disc manufacturer, love to see that happening in the Bay Area.
And they used that recycled plastic from Gateway, I believe.
Local boy, Adrian Blumberg from Moraga, California, just on the other side of the hill, 983 rated. He is only 18 years old. And Logan Ritter from San Francisco, 1,000 rated.
Grew up playing in Ohio with his dad, and I think he went to college and kind of stopped playing around 2016 and then jumped back post-COVID era. And man, this guy is a cannon as well.
Starting out here on hole number 1, we are playing a 403-foot par 3. You do have OB to the right and that green. All the greens out here are out of bounds.
A lot of OB right and left, natural OB. It's going to be a hyzer flip for most of these guys.
I do like how the players are kind of backing up right into the TD zone here, and Leonard Muse's shot. That one is not going to stay right.
A lot of hyzer, not a lot of flip. That was a fission photon.
Yeah, Max actually works for the Disc Golf Pro Tour for most of the season.
Nice. And his lady works for Jen. Came in second in the event.
In the FPO division, that's right.
And works for UDisc.
Nice.
Disc Golf family.
Yeah.
Nice flip up there.
Mm-hmm. Jacob puts a nice line on that one.
That's a hypercane. That's a good angle. DGA. Oh, that's what you want. Oh, hits the pole. What a guy.
Pretty much perfect right there.
Can't ask for much more. Really excited about seeing Adrian. Apparently he's worked on his backhand in the off season or since we've seen him last.
Ooh.
Does he get lucky? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, Adrian is dealing with a shoulder injury. He almost dropped out of this event, but somehow managed to get on lead card for the second day despite that.
Yeah, playing nice and easy and smooth. That can help your game sometimes. Take a little bit off the gas and coast into some of those. But he's gonna have a tough par on this hole.
Logan going with a Color Glow Thunderbird here, and he does put a nice turn on that.
I mean, that looked like a 45% power toss.
Adrian showcasing that nice smooth forehand form. Ooh, gives it a little run.
Yeah. Cheeky bid.
Question is, how much do you want to go for this with the OB right there?
It goes for it all the way.
Good touch. Oh no.
A little too much want on that one.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunate skip, maybe.
He kind of caught that break in the grass and bad luck, but he should have an easy drop in for 4. Scrape up the bogey, Logan.
Yeah, and he was already about 4 strokes behind the lead. And so now he's 5. And that's tough to make up in one 20-hole round.
Yes, it is. 2 rounds of 20 out here. The goal was to make a tough round for the A pool and a scoreable round for the B pool. We have different tees and different positions for both pools, trying to get the most out of both. I think we did an okay job. These guys sitting around even was kind of the goal. That being said, we did have an AM1 who shot 9 down.
Yeah, well,
on one day, but he shot 10 up the next day, the day before. So
yeah,
we did have a lot of we had a lot of weather on Saturday, so much nicer day, great for filming. Couldn't be more pleased with seeing this video. Thanks, John.
Oh yeah, was a pleasure to be out here. This is our hole 2. Interesting new look. We are taking off from the parking lot, and then you got to get all the way up the hill and around the corner to this pin position. No OB really to worry about, but
the OB green will come into play if you don't clear it, but it's a very small green, and you'd have to just get really unlucky to stay on it.
That is true.
Catch that golf ball, maybe.
Yeah, I think most of these players are trying to get as far up there and to the left as possible to get a look at that second shot.
Here we go. Yeah, there is sort of a, the good landing zone is past the green. There's not much more you can do. I mean, there's not really a tricky roller line or a monster line. You're pretty much everybody's going to be in the same collection area and then dealing with the little forehand chip up.
But if you have some forehand power, you might be able to do something extra.
Oh, jeez, I forgot.
He's waiting for cars, though.
Yes, there you go.
Interesting rad.
Oh, look at that. Nomad Ecology, Heath Bartosh. One of our fine sponsors out here.
And he did all of our drone footage. Great guy. Ooh, burned it.
Okay, he burned it. All right. I mean, that's still arguably better than anybody else. It's far further.
Yes.
And he still burned it. If he flattened that out, he might have gotten around the corner.
Yep. Logan going very high here. And great position.
Cazanov coming out of Hillcrest over there in Walnut Creek.
Devil Mountain Disc Golf Club. Very involved in the scene here and great community over there.
Chip up. Let's see.
Who wants it?
Tomaselli, looks like it's Pyro. He's going to give it a little bit. Come on, hit it.
Ooh. Line was good.
Line was good. I think that's that Brody Smith zone we'll see a lot of this round. Does the job.
Got to have a meat hook like that in your bag.
Wow, I mean, he really did get up there. That's
Scared me for a
a
second.
small feat.
Especially with how casually his delivery is with that forehand.
Yeah, this is, it's a technical but soft par 4. All these guys should be getting it.
Agree. And looks like all of them will.
Good birdie, Logan.
I do like how this hole has natural out of bounds. If you go in there, you kind of have to deal with some stuff, but it's not going to cost you stroke necessarily.
I birdied from that stuff.
Oh, really?
I threw a thumber out and couldn't see the basket.
Well, let me tell you something about commentary, Wilson. Nobody cares about your game.
That's right. That's right.
Sorry, that's mean. Some people do care.
Yes. Jeff Goss, thanks for listening.
Jeff Goss does care.
Thanks again to Jeff. He was a great, he's our club president and did a lot to get this tournament off the ground. So many people to thank. Jeff, one of them, Farrah Wayne, our assistant TD, Scott Riley, who's kept this event going for years. We couldn't do it without the East Bay Disc Golf Club.
Hole 3, par 3, 327. Just got to watch out for that cliff that the basket is sort of perched on.
Oh, too much.
Blair's kind of turned that over a little too much. He's going to have a tough look at the basket. That looks like a good one.
That looks great. Eyes are out a little soon, but that should be a putt for him.
Nice.
Pretty standard hole, but as John mentioned, there is a big drop off behind, so there are some teeth to this. But we did lay out some logs back there to catch those.
Did you put those logs there?
Yeah, we wanted to speed play up and not be too punishing, especially for the B pool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you gave us some good advice on keeping the B pool more scoreable, and we took that to heart.
Yeah, Adrian's going to be a little far to the left. Maybe has a look around that tree. Wow.
Just a buzz. Showing off some of that power Logan has. Yeah, another good element of this. If you do burn it over too much, you kind of lose the opportunity to have a clean putt. Smart play by Adrian. Just going to chip up there. Now Tomaselli would like to get aggressive here.
Oh, good result for a bad putt, though.
Very much so. Without that number plate, he might have sailed on down the hill.
Max going to figure out the footing and hopefully put this one in.
Good one. Nice looking Devil Mountain jersey there.
Those are sweet.
They are certainly sweet, aren't they?
East Bay Club, take note.
Yes, yes. Jersey game stepping up.
Everyone is.
No more T-shirts, just
no.
A little low left sneaker in there. Oof. Sticks though.
You can't get away with the cotton T-shirt anymore, huh?
I mean, depends on where you're. Not on tour, right? You have to have dry fit. You can't have the cotton.
And Blair and Tomaselli putting in their pars. And we'll move on to hole 4. One of my favorites.
I think it's sort of the centerpiece of this short course here at Lake Chabot. A lot of elevation, a lot of OB. Very fun one.
So this hole can be divided into 2 parts. Basically, you've got this big open fairway. You can lay up here and then try to go for this gap. And then you've got the secondary fairway, which is a little more technical, a lot of rough everywhere, danger everywhere, really. A lot of branches coming down to that basket there, perched right before a kind of gradual downslope. And most players will do what Max is doing here, which is try to land somewhere in the center.
Right there on the spine is what you want to do.
Logan's going for it.
He's got the power.
Come on, dude. Oh, it's
going up and over on the right.
Oh, he's going that way?
Oh, he just clips the last branch he had to beat up there.
That's going to be a little bit of trouble, but he should be able to get up. He should be able to get his par for sure.
I feel like a couple of these other players could go for it if they wanted to, but I would say it's a much wiser.
The risk reward is not there. I think only a few people actually got the 3 on this hole for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was our 9 down buddy Perry in AM1, and he did clear the gap there. Nice shot by Tomaselli. Little too left. You know, once again the line's pinched off.
And we had some volunteers out here spotting on this hole all weekend. Jack Weldon and his buddy
Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a couple of great guys. Thanks to all the volunteers.
Tomaselli's got this lower window to go for. Oh.
Predictable result. That's a very tight window,
Mm-hmm.
and just the elevation change just does weird things to the line of the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Smart play, just getting it out there, going a little angle, trying to get some ground action. Another smart sort of layup play. Good. That shows some good restraint from the young player. Oh, nice little 2-finger. Nobody's in birdie position right now.
Nope. Oh, he still makes it through from there.
Yeah, that's one heck of a scramble to get there.
Tomaselli ended up right on the tee pad for a later hole, actually.
Second half, we chop this into 2 holes.
Oh, that looks
What a
great.
floater. Jeez, Logan.
Wow. Tap in par.
Oh no! Don't give me that.
These guys are flying over the normal position. We gave another 60 feet to this hole to make it a par 5 for the B pool and a par 4 for the A pool, and I think it played out pretty good.
Oh my god!
Oh, Blair hits an early branch.
They're just stuck in my hand.
There's a lot of rough around the basket. Very, very wild back there. Not part of the usual course.
Oh.
I do enjoy watching players of this caliber struggle, though, on a hole like this.
It was kind of the goal. Like I wanted to, we wanted there to be challenges and not give them birdies.
Dead or unattached. It's like it looks a little attached to me.
I think it's a root, but I can put my foot there.
Yeah.
He's asking about a little piece of plant material, whether he can move it. It seems to be attached.
It matters not.
No, it does not. Nice clean putt there from Adrian.
I appreciate it.
Adrian's mother, Jennifer, told me that he is taking the psych class in college this year, and it's really helped him with his mental game,
Wow.
which I love to hear.
Both Adrian's parents are so supportive.
Yeah.
It's great to have them in the community.
Absolutely. Yeah, she caddied for him on day one.
Halo Destroyer. Man, he flipped that like a hot pancake.
Hole 5, 338 feet. You do have a green on the right-hand side you got to watch out for, and they're kind of throwing out of a tunnel on the drive.
That looks funny.
Get in.
This was a really hard hole for my group. Nice to see Logan just park it.
And you got to go straight for so long and then come a little to the right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difficult shot shape. And if you hit anything early, you're in trouble.
OB all along the right side. Blair with the Hellfire.
Ooh, good shot. Keep turning though.
Just goes Volt. That's a fairway driver. I would.
I think a little higher, and that would have ended up doing well for him. Ooh, careful.
Holy moly. Alright, that's
Okay. I've seen a lot of rollaways off this hill,
Brady
and
putt.
they can go all the way down to the green.
Absolutely. Definitely have to think about that landing angle, which Tomaselli does excellent.
He just doesn't even want to play around with the basket
No,
at all, I don't think.
Yeah, puts it 2 feet to the left and lands it flat. Come on.
Oh, no.
Had it.
Let's take another look at this.
Dang.
On another day, in another universe, that went in.
It sure did.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. You see how far it went into the chains after hitting the top?
You don't see that very often.
No.
Fully in the cylinder for a minute and then fully out. Here you go, Logan.
And Logan taking the only bird on this hole.
Believable. I just mind blown. The kid has power.
And now after 5 holes, he is only 2 strokes off the lead.
Chipping away.
Mm-hmm.
Had it. Oh. There you go. Who's out? Are you out? I'm out.
Playing games.
That's what we're all doing here, folks.
Exactly.
Playing some games.
It's good to see him having fun.
Yeah.
Those guys have played together a lot, I'm sure. Both of them from the Santa Cruz area.
Yeah. Santa Cruz, Scotts Valley, De La Viega, Black Mouse. I think Pinto Lake is where Jacob Blair calls his home course.
Mm-hmm.
Great complex out there.
I really like that course as well, except for the Poison Oak.
Plenty of that. There's plenty of that here at Lake Chabot as well.
Mhm.
So if you ever get out here, make sure to wash down after your round and check for ticks. I've gotten one here myself and pulled one off first round from one of my card mates.
Damn. Hole 6, pretty technical right to left hole. You got OB to the right.
Hard dog leg. You need a lot of height and pushing distance, but then you just have to put the brakes on. And get a good lucky skip and roll, and looks like that's what Logan has. Come on. That should flip over inbounds. And that's that Brody Smith zone. It does not.
Oh.
Unlucky. That should be an easy 3 though. Hello, sweeping hyzer from Adrian. See how this does.
A little too deep.
And in years past,
Please
there's
safe.
the OB is a little tighter. I opened up that because there is again natural OB, with those coyote bushes, and
I like that.
yeah, there's a putt back there, and you should, I feel like especially with this position, further down, you can still if you manufacture a tough putt, you deserve it.
Yeah, Mark Farr, the spotter there from the Deaf Disc Golf Club, and he's always a great volunteer out here. They have their own events out at Lake Chabot as well from time to time.
The Sabertooth League, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers to him and thank you.
I love his use of the different colored discs to mark OB or not.
Yeah, we loved seeing that.
Oh,
That should dry up. It does.
that's fine. Jacob hit that early tree and looking for a safe journey down to underneath the basket.
Coming in.
Which he does nicely.
Yeah.
This hillside is treacherous.
It's not a very exciting hole, maybe, but the hill, the OB, that gives it some challenge.
Come on. Oh!
And Max almost rings it up. What a beautiful bid
With
that
that
was.
DGPT Berg.
Oh, so yeah, this would have been out of bounds, and I would love to see him convert this to a birdie.
Nope. I was
Very
Tough,
close.
yeah, tough bid. Like you see, there's not a lot of line there, so you have to manufacture a special putt. It's good. It's a good change, I thought.
Now they're debating here whether that is indeed OB because there's no more stakes that they can see further up the hill.
I think he'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
There's also flags there, and I don't know what those flags are. Do I have the choice of which one I do first?
No.
Okay.
I think you have to
Play the...
I don't believe so. I think you have to assume that you're not in bounds first.
Okay.
But no, I don't know actually.
I'm going to give you the choice because I don't know and I don't
agree.
care. So you can do it either way.
Do you think you're in bounds or out of bounds?
I mean, I think I'm in bounds based on Max
Okay.
and the
Then
stake.
I think you would
I don't use bin by name.
just go for that one first.
Here.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, great. To make a putt like that after all that conversation and like just the general like annoyance of it all.
Gritty. That's
Yeah.
gritty play right there. That's gritty play. And I think they made the right call. If there is no other stake to be viewed, that is the final stake.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a little TD whipping for that. We should have had another stake there, or put black tape on the top of it. Since my guy Logan made the putt, I'm kind of glad.
Mm-hmm. And he makes the provisional as well. This is the one that if it had been OB, that's his putt for 3. And in the end, I believe that the TD team did decide that he was in bounds.
Yeah, I mean, if there's no other stake, you have to play it that way.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta, that's they play the rules as they are.
There's a lot of stakes out there.
There's a lot.
And
I kind of, I kind of like the ending of the. I mean, I'm trying to not turn it into like an automatic OB situation for this hole, and I kind of like the longer, a little more room in the back too.
Yep.
Good putt, not an easy one.
Nice birdie.
Good looking birdie. Tomaselli holding on to his couple sticks there.
Now everybody's got to make a putt after sitting around talking for a long time.
It's hard to do.
Yeah, this run was nice.
Did he tickle it? Yes, he did. Oh, just a taste of the chains. Great one.
Hole 7. I think this is a pretty traditional hole that we played out here.
367, par 3, OB right, OB green. That OB right does come in fast on the elevated pin. So even those upshots and putts do put it at risk. I feel like it's a good hole.
Definitely challenging. And that is OB.
That is.
Oh, come on.
That's what you want.
Oh.
Just too tight. That's a forehand hole. Why not? Oh, look at that guy walking the park. Oh. He had the distance right. Just a little too wide.
Oh, Max with that flippy star wraith.
Was that the same 167 he threw on hole 1?
Want to
Yes, it
steal that
is.
from him.
Man, that's how you do it, folks.
This looks very wide, but safe.
You'll take that. That's another. I think this is another one that 3 is not too bad. There's so many things that can go wrong that a par is acceptable here.
Absolutely.
Most of your OB strokes are going to generate the bogey. It's unlikely to get all the way up and and then take the 3.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those OB strokes are going to be early in the fairway.
Again.
Easy tap in. All right, Adrian. How aggressive is he going to be? Looks like he is taking notes from that psychology class that you mentioned.
Yeah.
And laying up smartly. Yes, that OB comes in quick behind the basket on the elevated pin. So
You just took the OB stroke, and so you know you're taking a 4 or a 3. It's really tempting to go for that par.
yeah, the layup for bogey is shows a lot of game management. So nice to see from the young player Adrian.
You know, never a gimme on the elevated basket. But Max puts it in there for the bird and stays within 1 stroke of the lead.
Tomaselli can't quite get any breathing room with Max and Logan on his heels.
Mm-hmm. And Jacob also at even right now. So still, any of these players could still take this tournament. Logan making that putt after leaving his upshot short after going OB. I really like this new hole here. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of the opposite of the hole we played 2 holes ago. It's hard dog leg right. It takes a really specific shot to park it. Not a ton of birdies that I saw on it. And again, that OB behind the basket, so you do have to take into account that when you're running a long putt.
Mm-hmm. Max gets caught up in the rough on the hill. Ooh.
Yes. A lot of people didn't make it out of the gap, which believable. It's not a huge gap.
Mm-mm.
Coming at you.
And that's a good line.
Just the hill comes in so quick. It's you have to really get a lot of height coming out of the gap to get down the hill. I expect Logan to do well.
Oh,
That's that's a good result, and leaves him with a nice 50-footer, something like that.
yeah.
Coming at you.
So smooth. I think he might get a little skip.
Yes, he
Oh, he
does.
does get a little skip, and still, he's still got a little tester.
Yep.
Couple steps inside the circle.
This is tough.
Yes,
Coming
this
at
could
me.
be bogey. He's gonna have to earn it if he wants that par, and then again, the OB behind it might scare him off, and just a layup for birdie or layup for bogey.
I gotta get one of those.
Yeah, I don't expect anyone to run it from here.
Scraping up pars.
He might want this
I
one.
think he will.
Oh.
Oh, and he pays the price. Okay. Is that the?
No one's making the call on
No
that.
one's making the call. It looks from here like he skipped out, but.
Oh.
Oh, stay in. All right. Man, that all-around game from Logan just really showing. That's a great bid from a distance.
Nice bird for Adrian.
Nice. I love to see that. He is absolute forehand specialist, the new backhand, but love to see the guys with that
I would
technical
personally-
skill
I think I would call it
having it pay off.
Because
I mean,
I think on the outer edge.
you know what?
No
I think
debate
that
here.
I think what you're
Very
saying
close.
is
Very
if
hard
it's
to
the back
call.
of the stake.
If
I'm
this
in.
is OB,
Yeah, that's in.
Yeah.
They gave it to him, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's in.
Still takes the bogey, so Adrian taking at least 1 stroke on everyone.
Good job, Adrian. Logan keeping his composure. That had to be a tough miss on that putt. Almost everything dialed in, just a little high left.
And now we're looking at a 3-stroke spread between all the players here on lead card.
Jeez, look at that.
There's no wobble on that thing at all.
No, and his lineup is so smooth. He just catches the hill perfectly. And that's a great putt. Good one, Adrian.
Yep. This is a very tricky hole. Short one, only 250 feet, but you've got OB to the right, you've got the green, you've got the hazard.
I love that.
Another forehand hole for Adrian.
Very
Does it
much so.
slow down enough, and
No
it does.
problem. Easy work.
Throwing a zone there. Throwing a champ Firebird there.
Smooth one. Ah, that's gonna bounce OB. Yep. Really got to hang it out over the green and bring it back. It's ooh, some early stuff for Logan. Will he pay the price? No, he still has a putt.
That might have kept him in bounds.
Might have. Might have. This is the more traditional route. Oh, stay in there.
Oh no.
Oof. That is barbed wire, folks, so he will get 2 meters off that, so that's basically a drop in, but that will be a par for Tomaselli.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Logan looking to take advantage. And he does.
Nice.
Gotta love those. Great
Adrian.
sweater on Adrian too. Nice
Great
putt.
sweater.
Good sweater.
Great confidence on the putt.
I like that zip up sweater.
Oh.
Just sneaks it over.
No one's missing putts on this hole.
All right, let's see that 2 meter and then just a little drop in.
Mm-hmm. But again, people are gaining strokes on him, and now Logan within 1 stroke, Max tied with him for the lead, going into the last hole of this front 10.
Another temporary position we're gonna have here.
This is such a good landing spot for him, and then such a bad result.
The unpredictability of spherical objects in space.
This one, basic hyzer shot.
Very tough too. This is another. This was a par 4 for the B pool. I don't expect to see many 2s on it. Out, definitely from inside the circle. Just hard to access. But then again, we do have some big guns out here, so
You got to get a really big skip
yeah.
to the left after.
There's not really a roller line. There's not really a forehand line.
It turned up.
He's going straight at it.
Wow. Oh man.
Doesn't like it. Didn't get the straightness.
Yeah.
And you're kind of given the 2 choices: go there, go low and straight, or go high and wide. These last 2 players going for the straight shot.
Oh yeah. Big skip.
And I will say at some times of year when the grass is less wet and less tufty. Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, he really pushed the ceiling on that and got a lot of forward movement. Okay. All right.
That's a putt.
If he can make that, he's he earns that birdie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes you might get a little more skip on it.
Absolutely. These wet conditions leading up, the week leading up, and rain the day before. Not a lot of skips out there today.
It's like everyone's going to want to run this one, I feel like. Or not.
Yeah, it's a,
Thank you.
it's on this little mound, so it can get a little tricky if you bleed away from it too far. But yeah, it's one that you want to run. The OB's reasonably far away, shouldn't be an issue. But Tomaselli, I expect to be going for it.
He's an aggressive putter for sure.
In there, a nice soft bid.
That's a great bid.
All right, Tomaselli knows he can get one back. And he does not. Oh, unfortunate. I mean, that's a 45, 48 footer. Those aren't gimmies.
No.
Yeah, I'm happy with the result on this. 5 pars.
With a couple bids.
Couple bids, yeah. Make people earn it from the putting green. I think that's one of the exciting things about our sport is the long distance shots. I love to see those.
I like big putts, and I cannot lie.
Why would you deny?
Oh yeah, please do.
This should wrap up the front 10 of our coverage. Moving into the back 10, we've got everyone within 2 strokes.
Man, that was fun.
That's pretty exciting. I mean, you wouldn't have expected that with the spread coming in.
No. I mean, a couple OB strokes for Tomaselli, a couple of good birdies for the rest of the crew, and things are looking kind of tight.
I love the way this thing glows. It's just like a clear disc, but it catches the light really nicely.
Man, gotta love that.
There's Jen Cazanov-Diggs, Max's wife, catching her last putt on Saturday in the FPO lead card.
Cheers to Danny Clyden for taking down the FPO victory.
Leonard Shop out there, and Jeff Goss, the TD.
He's actually
co-TD.
Yeah.
You're the TD. Sorry.
He's the club president, and he will be TDing the Oakland City Championships.
Oh, cool.
I think we've nailed down a date finally.
Nice. It's one of our sponsors.
Andrew. Thank you to Interactive Resources for being such a great sponsor for us for so many events. Thanks, Andrew.
I mean, he sponsors every single event that happens out here. What a guy. Excited to come back at you with the back 10 in just a moment. Thanks for watching, listening, etc.
Stick around. We'll see you soon.